All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Real Talk video. I pray everybody's having a wonderful, blessed day as we give the Most High all the honor, glory, and all the praise and worship. This is a video response back to you, Sister Tyler, 31. Sister Tyler, 31. I want to use this title, When You Get Tired of Yourself. And I'm going to just talk about me in this video, and maybe this will help you and somebody else that's looking at it. Um, when you get tired of yourself, I'm looking at your email, and I want to just give you some encouragement. Um, so many of us have went through so much in our lives, and I'm using this title because for me, when I got tired of myself, when I got so low on myself, that's the point in my life where I said I need a change. There was even times I didn't even like the way I looked. I didn't like the way I felt. I didn't like the jobs I was on. I didn't like what I was getting paid. I didn't like a whole lot of things. I got tired of family. I got tired of church folks and preachers. I had to just kind of distance myself. And when you get so tired of what you're doing, how you doing it, that's when you start to see like it's time for a change. Mine with them old whiners, they had a song called "Time to Make That Change," and change don't come easy. But when you start making that change, it might not seem like it's gonna work out, whatever it is you're trying to do, but you just keep at it every day, every day. You stay faithful every day. You keep being obedient every day. Because what the Most High have for you, it is for you. I got so tired of myself, and a lot of people that know me, they could tell you, I made such a dramatic change in my life that people thought I was like an outcast. He don't want to talk to us no more. Man, he don't even come over here no more. Because people don't understand, I'm gonna say some people don't understand that your change is not for them. Your change is for yourself. See, if you quit walking around here trying to please people, be a people pleaser, you can't do that no way. Because you're gonna always find out somebody gonna have a problem with what you're doing. But when you realize that your change is not for them, you're not living for them, then you will move forward. And of course, staying prayed up and asking the Most High, what is it that, He have for you to do. And I was just thinking about it once again, this title. When I got so tired of myself, I changed the way I looked. I changed the way I was eating. Y'all know that song Tupac did called Changes. And I think he started off saying, I wake up in the morning, I ask myself, is life worth living or should I blast myself? You know how many people done committed suicide because they didn't like the way they looked, the way they felt. They didn't like what was going on in their life. They lost a loved one. They got into it with somebody. They felt like they couldn't move on, so they just took the gun and took their life. But when you think about that song Changes, uh, to me that was a deep song because you either gonna stay the same or you gonna make that change. And the ones that love to stay the same is the ones that love to complain and stay in that same boat where they at. But when I got so tired of myself, physically, spiritually, mentally, I made a dramatic 180. I'm not gonna say 360 because when you do a 360, you'll wind back up at the same spot you was in. So I made a 180. And like I said, I changed the way I look. I changed the way I ate. Started feeling better. Started working out. Started walking. Because the only thing that's really gonna hold you back in this life is you. I mean, you can point fingers everywhere, talk about this, talk about that. The white man got me down, and man, white man ain't got me down. I never use that for an excuse anyway. You have you down, but as long as you pressing, see, it's not the people that try that fails. Hmm, somebody catch that. It's the people that never try at all. And then you're gonna get to the point where you pass trying. You're gonna get it done. See, when I got frustrated, let me use the piano for an example. I told y'all years ago about my struggle growing up that I had with the piano and why I posted so many tutorials on her. I got so tired of myself, frustrated. Then I started getting into them little books. I started buying them DVDs. I started doing all kind of stuff. Because I said, okay, ain't nobody going to really help me. So you got to quit walking around with this, waiting on somebody else to do it for you. You got to do it yourself. A lot of times you're going to have to be like David. Pat yourself on the back and encourage yourself. Because a lot of times you're not going to have encouragement from people. And most of the ones gonna put you down gonna be your own family. They're gonna give you the most headache out of anybody, your own family. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. I ain't talking about what I heard. I'm talking about what I went through and what I know. And that's why a lot of your family, they come back later on trying to have their hand out. Brother, I knew you was gonna be successful. No, you didn't. Sister, no, you didn't. Stop lying. But not to jump off and all that, but when you get so tired of yourself like you are in this email, what you gonna do about it? Even at church, I tell people that's going in churches, they sit up and complain about the church building, but they keep going. Well, what you gonna do? And I'm not telling you just up and leave your church. My question is, what are you gonna do? You gonna, if you know a church is wicked, you gonna continue to keep going to that wicked church. You gonna continue to keep being brainwashed. See, this video I'm talking about. When you get tired of yourself, this is about with everything you got going on in your life. If you don't like the way you look, do something about it. You don't like the way you feel, do something about it. Change. You know, that's why I can't stand New Year's resolutions when we already have the solution. We have all the resources. The Most High have gave us everything, all the tools that we need to survive in this life with. And most of us won't even use it. Some of us don't even know what it is. But then a lot of us, we know what it is and we operate. And what is it, people drawings? The Most High God system. That system. And when you don't have that system, you don't have nothing to really operate with. You can try to make it in this life without the Holy Spirit, but good luck. And I don't even believe in luck. See, when you get so tired of yourself, when you look in that mirror and you see that same old, here we go again, every day, what you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it is the question. Stop walking around with the pity parties. You know, the Most High ain't moved off of pity parties. I heard a brother the other day talking about, man, I'm in this job. Let me tell you something. When you recognize your gift, as the Bible says, that your gift will make room for you. Not you go make room for your gift. That's backwards. A lot of people trying to do it backwards. But your gift makes room for you. I got to the point in my life when I was so tired of myself, especially in music, hanging around the wrong crowd, playing for the same old people that brainwash you with, all brother, God gonna take care of you. Don't worry about getting paid. So you got to get past that mentality, because what most people fail to realize is that the Most High placed people in your life for you to be blessed by them, and it takes money to make money. You know, even on YouTube right here, I have a whole lot of people that's still mad at me because I'm not teaching piano tutorials no more. But long as I was teaching, they was benefiting off of it. And just be honest, a lot of them still benefiting off of it because I haven't took down not one video. And here go the crazy part. I ain't charged nobody not $1. And if you add up all that time and all the videos, all the software that it took to do all them videos, I should be well over a millionaire. But you don't see me crying and complaining and talking about ain't nobody gave me no money. See, you have to get past that. See, if we would sit around and listen to people and wait on people, you'll miss out. That's why Paul said, I'm reminded of Paul about Paul said, I'm a tent maker. In other words, I appreciate what y'all doing for me. Y'all want to give me gifts and everything, give me that. But I'm a tent maker. In other words, I got my own money too. I'm not worried. I'm not gonna sit up and wait on people to take care of me. And I'm that same way. Because I found out the majority of people in your life are going to let you down. But I found out that the Most High never lets me down. never lets me down. So when you get tired of yourself, that's when you make that change. When you feel so low that you can't go no lower than where you at, start looking up. And I'm not going to look down on you. The only time I'm going to look down on you is to reach my hand down to help pull you back up. That's when I'm going to look down on you. You know, it's just like, I'm going to close with this. Because the Most High have showed me so much. Just like when I went down with that stroke in 2016. Do you realize I'm not on nobody's disability? I'm still able to do what I need to do. And I'm not saying that to boast and brag. You know how many people have a stroke and they don't even recover for a long time? And some never gain back feelings, some never get it back at all. But I'm not sitting here on nobody's disability. I'm still providing. I'm still moving around. I'm still doing pretty much. I'm still playing the keyboard. I'm still a minister of music. I'm still teaching, just not online. I'm still doing everything I was doing before I went down. It looked like I'm doing it even more. See, if I was to feel down on myself, sorry for myself, I wouldn't do nothing at all, y'all. I would sit up and just be, man, it just ain't nothing going right in my life. Uh, when you get down and tired of yourself, once again, that's the best time to make that change. I guarantee if I could ask any one of y'all looking at this video, how was you when you went down in your life? I guarantee you, y'all got some stories to tell me. Because I got a lot of stories to tell. I tell I tell a lot of them on here. I tell a lot of them in person. But I use my stories. I use my negative to stay positive off of. So when I look at how I used to be, I don't want to be that person no more. I don't want to be that man no more. That's why I say when I got tired of myself, I didn't like the money I was making. I made a change. Start charging more. Start doing this. Leave these folks alone. Hook up with these people over here because they talking about something. Get off and around them or whatever because they too negative. Oh, you gonna pay me to come do that? That's what I'm talking about. So I started getting around people that got past that mentality, talking about, well, God gonna bless you, brother. Just look to the hills from where your help come from. Like money just gonna fall out the sky. That's why most beginner musicians they getting brainwashed by some pastor, by somebody in their church, and they taking advantage of them, and they gonna use that and keep using that because out of ignorance, I was the same way. Out of ignorance, you will stay down if you don't learn the truth. I used to be that musician. I left everybody alone that I used to fool with. I mean that out of love, especially family church. When I left, when I got tired of me being there with him, when I left, that was the biggest blessing, that ever happened in my life, leaving them alone. Because I was able then to go somewhere where I can be creative. But it's like when you get tired of self, I don't know why it takes that a lot of times, us getting all the way down so we can get all the way up. But that's my time. Just wanted to have that little real talk. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful, blessed day.